Hi, it's Jodine Shear of Lifeology, and I haven't done this in a while. What's interesting is that every time I've been doing a vlog for the last maybe 6 to 8 months, I've been saying I haven't done this in a while. And it's because I have a confession to make. I'm a little lost, and I think I've been a little lost for a while. I can go into all of the astrology that's happening in the world. I can talk about the politics that's happening. I can look at my numerology. But I think we just get to this point in our lives where we're trying to figure it out. And we put way too much pressure on ourselves when the time comes for the changes that need to be made to move in a different direction, or to realize that we're in the right direction and we've got to keep on going where we are. And that's where I've been. It's obviously not easy for me to admit. I've been doing Project Me since 2010, and surely in 9 years I should know the exact direction that I'm going on. But I had a beautiful conversation with a friend today, and it just dawned on me when I was giving her advice, some of the advice that I had to listen to too. And some of the advice is, we're not gonna really know the direction that we're on or where we should be going until maybe we never figure it out. But today I gave myself permission to not sort of know exactly what it is. And it's not big dramatic stuff like shifts or changes in my business. I am so grateful for my business, and there are changes that are happening. Things are growing. I'm writing a book on online marketing to Generation Z, and I know that it's something that I can really offer to my team to expand on what we're doing and to the public. So that's happening. I live my Project Me. I haven't been sharing it as much. I'm sure so many of you can relate. I'm trying to figure out relationship stuff. I'm trying to figure out my relationship with my body, trying to fall in love with exercise. Not a huge big fan. It's winter, and every day I go, I'm not gonna, get into that winter state of delicious warm soups and beautiful bread rolls, and it's life, and we go down that path. But I've wanted to step back and hold everything dear and close to me until I've got direction, before I can come back and say to you, I have direction. And today I decided to come back and say, I don't have exact direction, especially with where Project Me is going, where my writing is going, where this vlogging is going. A lot of times in the social media space, it's the story of the shoemaker's daughter. I can do strategy for everybody else, but when it comes to myself, I'm like, are you blogging? Are you vlogging? Are you on Instagram? Do you still like Twitter? Are you off? Do your posts go on Facebook? I'm driving myself nuts. I can sit down and I can do everybody else's social media strategy, but I feel all over the place. And today it was okay. And that's why I decided to vlog, because if you can resonate in any way, just give yourself permission to let it be okay. Just be lost for a while. I can't even tell you how long I've been lost for, and today I feel like I don't want to be so lost, and I want to do something, and I want to figure some stuff out. So I got hold of a couple of people. I popped in to visit someone who gives me a nudge in the right direction. I got some activity going with Project Me. I just did 1 or 2 things, but it's taken me months, and the pressure I've put on myself because it's taken me so long is absolutely pointless. It's not kind, and I want to be kind to myself, and I want you to be kind to yourself too. You'll know when you're so stuck in a rut that you need help, and then you'll find help. And if you can't see it yourself, there will be some loving, kind person in your life who will say to you, you're stuck in a rut and you need help. And I do hope that you listen, but you're not going to be there forever. Life doesn't allow that. Everything changes. The planets shift, the moon shifts, the waters change, everything changes. You change. There's a soul, and there's a higher self, and there's a knowing, and there's a being, and there's an ego, and nothing's going to let you get so stuck. if there's a glimmer that of wanting and desire that you have for yourself, you're never going to get so stuck that you won't pull yourself out eventually. And if you feel like today is the day where you don't think you're going to manage to pull yourself out, then just do one tiny little thing, whatever it is, even if it's watch this to the end, or rewatch it, or do something. We're never that stuck. That when we are in that place, just be kind to yourself and give yourself the permission. So I'm not apologizing for having disappeared. I'm not apologizing to you, and I'm not apologizing to myself. I'm definitely not apologizing to myself, and I have been apologizing to myself. But now it's fine. It's as it needed to be. And I'm just grateful that I was kind enough to myself to have this moment today. So I want to be back. And I feel like today I can sort of figure out what it means to be back. But I feel like something needs to shift. It can't be the same. I don't want to be the same. I don't want to be wildly different, but I want something to be different. And that's what I have to figure out. And it's baby steps, and it's moments to myself. It's a cup of coffee just with me, and it's climbing into bed and not getting onto my social media, and just being a little bit quiet so that I can hear me. And I'll let you know what I say to me, and I hope that you give yourself the same opportunity. So that was my wild revelation after all of these months. I hope it triggers something for you. But I do want to tell you I've missed this, and I've missed you, and I'm grateful to me that I've figured a little bit of my way back. And I will chat to you soon.